Most people think of Twitter as a worthless marketing channel, but over the last 3 months, I've generated 30 leads for my clients in the info space and over 15 book calls for my clients in the B2B SaaS space, as well as 50 hot qualified leads for myself. And the reason we're able to do this is because we treat content like a funnel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn your Twitter account into a funnel that books you 100 plus calls every single quarter from Twitter. I'm not talking about calls you book from ads who then see your Twitter and show up. These are calls directly attributed to Twitter. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Benjamin Chan, the founder of Kalem Content, a Twitter growth agency helping B2B brands grow their Twitter as a marketing channel and get high quality leads and calls from it. I've made this pretty epic Mario board and I'm going to walk through it with you right now. But first, we need to understand why this whole process works. So this is the funnel strategy. And essentially, you want to see your entire Twitter brand as a funnel. Each piece of content must either attract, convert, or nurture. Here's a picture of my profile. And if you notice something, you don't need a crazy amount of followers. All you need is a small pinpointed group of people listening to you. And that's enough to close like 5-6 figures in deals. One example of this would be my client Ravi. He, under 700 followers, booked 12 calls and added 60K to his pipeline. Or Gasper, who's an AI entrepreneur, he managed to launch a 20K course and close 4-figure deals inbound all in 2 weeks. Or Julian, who closed 3K deals inbound under 3K followers. And yeah, there are a bunch of these here, which I won't bother getting into. Firstly, before we dive into Twitter, we first need to determine what your broad market and your unique angle are. Broad market would be your niche, and your unique angle would be your unique approach to that niche. For example, here's the formula. I help broad market get desired result using unique angle. For example, for me, it will be I help infopreneurs scale their brands using storytelling, or I help SaaS owners run ads profitably using Twitter ads, where in this case, the broad market is SaaS owners, the unique angle is Twitter ads. Or I help broad market 9-to-5ers get six-pack abs using unique angle 5-minute workout system. So if you're an established business on X, you already likely have this in place. The whole point of how Twitter works is showing your broad market, your niche, how your unique angle is better than all the other unique angles out there. And if you don't currently think you have a unique angle, as long as you're a business who already has clients and a proven offer, there is one in there. So let me just introduce you to this very professionally drawn funnel. We get very good graphics here. The top of funnel is in broad market content, and middle of funnel unique angle content is handled by X, the Twitter brand. Bottom of funnel is semi-related, but I'll get into that later on in the video. So top of funnel content in action. Main goal of top of funnel is simple. It's to show people in your niche, your broad market, that you exist and that you're good at what you do. So this consists of silent authority, where it's my strategy of people the what and why of their pain points, but not actually sharing exactly how to do it. So they buy from you. Lead magnets, which are just guides or a small snippet of your strategy that you give away for free, sort of like a free sample to working with you. And case studies, where you share how people just like them got to where they want to be. The problem with most people's top of funnel strategy is that it consists of random posts that don't show people what they do. For example, viral threads about unrelated things, or just like posts completely unrelated to the business at all. And as a result, people follow them for cool posts, but they don't convert. On the other hand, they go full on into like marketing. They show people, this is my system, this is how my system works. More middle, bottom of funnel stuff. And as a result, no one sees it because no one cares. At the end of the day, X is social media. It is an entertainment platform, not an education platform. And therefore, we need to cater to that. I'm not saying we need to, dance in front of the camera in order to get views, but we need to make our writing aesthetic. We need to cater to readers who are there to scroll, not to search. X is not a search engine, but it's social media. So my top of funnel strategy's aim is to get people interested in you and get those in a niche to read your stuff. That way you have a small pinpointed follower base, no inflated basic dead followers. So here's an example of how I do that with some of my content. This is what I call silent authority, where you show people you're capable of solving their pain points, so they see you as someone who knows what you're doing in the niche. Case studies, lead magnets, which is just like a small snippet of my system without actually giving away too much. If you look at how I've worded it, you can tell that it stops the scroll and you can tell that it shows people instantly, hey, I'm Ben, I know what I'm doing, I'm an authority in the space. And therefore, with that authoritative frame, we can move on to middle of funnel. By the way, if you want me to implement this exact system for you and turn your Twitter account into an evergreen funnel that gets you leads and calls on autopilot, there's a link below. You can book a call directly with me and we'll go over your current Twitter stage, whether building on Twitter is relevant to your business, and if it is, what it will take to move forward. So the goal of the middle of funnel section is to show people that you're the best person in your niche to help them solve their problems, and more specifically, how your unique angle is the best solution to solve the broad market issue. So this is where we post long forms or like short forms to flex how our unique angle is better than everyone else's, like common problems with the other people's unique angle, common problems with other solutions on the market, and how we are the best. The goal of this is simply to make arguments and share our philosophies on why they are facing the problems they're facing and how we can do it better. Let's go back to these examples here. Helping SaaS owners run ads profitably using Twitter ads. Our unique angle here is Twitter ads. So content could be something, middle of funnel content could be something like, hey, if you're struggling with to scale your brand, your SaaS with meta ads, it's because meta ads suck. Meta ads have, like, Zuckerberg has monopolized the platform, and therefore, like, he controls everything. And here's why meta ads don't work. But in the meanwhile, Twitter ads are better because people on Twitter are smarter than on Facebook, because Facebook is a largely video-based platform or like photo-based platform, whereas Twitter is like a text-based. Therefore, people here are smarter, they're more likely to read, something like this. I'm just making up pain points, but you get what I mean. Or like this one, I help 9-to-5ers with my 5-minute workout system. So we want to flex why this 5-minute workout system is better than all the other workouts, all the other forms of like getting six-pack abs. So our middle of funnel content strategy could talk about, hey, you're a 9-to-5er, you're someone who doesn't have much time with his family, someone who has a busy job. Therefore, you need a system that works, but works in a short amount of time. This is why my 5-minute workout system works best. And after a while, what this does is that people will buy into your specific way of doing things, your 5-minute workout system, your Twitter ad strategy. And once they buy into you, they're ready to buy from you. And lastly, putting it all together. So once again, bringing it back to the very professionally drawn funnel. At the top of funnel, we have silent authority, as in just posts about solving your ideal client's pain points. Lead magnets case studies to show people that you know what you do. And once they have that authoritative frame on you, we move on to middle of funnel, where we use like posts to flex your unique angle, your unique offer, flex how you're better, and then crap on brand enemies, crap on common solutions. And then bottom of funnel, I'll cover this another time, but just touching on it shortly, this will be targeted DMs. Imagine, let's say, you're someone who likes the 5-minute workout system. You like a post on an account that talks about a 5-minute workout system. And the account DMs you and says like, hey, I saw you like the post about my 5-minute workout system. Are you someone who's interested? Obviously not that script, but that way we just jump straight into the bottom of funnel by getting leads who already know that we're good at what we do, already know our stuff works. And lead magnets with good call to action. So this will be sharing a bit of our system with a good offer at the bottom. Say like, hey, if you like the system, book a call. Or just timeline selling, where it's, let's say, under a top of funnel or middle of funnel post. We just add a link below or a post below saying, hey, if you like what you saw, book a call with me. And this works far better because it's warm traffic. The person who's booking a call already read the post, and they already understand your methods, already understand your systems, and therefore they're far more likely to buy rather than just like cold traffic. With all that, if you want me to implement this exact system for you and help you turn your Twitter account into an evergreen funnel that gets you qualified book calls and leads on autopilot, there's a link below where you can book a call directly with me. We'll go over where you're currently at with your Twitter brand, whether building on Twitter is relevant for your business, and if it is, what it'll take to move forward. Otherwise, subscribe to this channel because I'll be uploading more in-depth videos about how we grow our clients on Twitter. Have a fantastic rest of your day.